Gentlemen, we're about to get started in a second with this quick little stream. I'm not gonna be long on here. I'm gonna discuss of how I book my universe mode real quick. About you guys, people have been asking me how to do that while I upload my Monday Night Raw review. I'm gonna get this started in a second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta remind people that I'm live. Um, and tell them that they want to watch this video. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, Universe Mode will be back on Sunday, February 4th, 2018. I'm currently in process of writing Monday Night Raw out. I'm almost done. We should have it done by Friday of this week. Actually, realistically, everything I'm going for. Then I'll get with my with my co-host, the guy I book with, Kuyoshi Friday, and we'll discuss plans for WrestleMania with him Friday, and then we'll set everything up Saturday. We'll set everything up when I come back home Sunday, and then we'll be doing Universe Mode Sunday, February 4th, 2018. But one thing I want to go over in here for this segment of Behind the Universe is how I set up my Universe Mode. Basically, for now, the thing when I first started, I usually had we're gonna go just divvy it up in types of championships, shows, and rosters. And realistically, my number of tag teams, my recommended roster size for both brands. Recommended if you want to do two women's titles. The recommended women on the show. Recommended if you want to do two tag team titles. The recommended tag teams on each show. I'm gonna recommend all that to you guys. It depends on what kind of universe mode you guys want. And next episode, which will probably come out Thursday of this week, will be me explaining how do I book my universe mode, like how do I write out storylines and how will I be creative with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that Thursday. Because this universe mode takes chances. I'm doing stuff that no one has ever even thought about doing, and that gets you noticed. You know what I'm saying? The Elimination Chamber matches were the best Elimination Chamber matches we had in years on this game. Since 2K took over the license, the best Elimination Chamber match was 2K16. 2K16 was phenomenal. 2K17 had a lackluster Elimination Chamber, and 2K18 blew both of them out of the water with the storylines we told in the Elimination Chamber. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kuyoshi worked hard on trying to tell a story for the Elimination Chamber, and we'll see how WrestleMania comes out. I'm not gonna give you guys too much of WrestleMania. Also, we're gonna go over the rivalry system in this episode as well. Now, shows. We're gonna go discuss that first. My recommended shows, the shows I use are as follows: Raw, SmackDown Live, and Main Event. Now, Main Event will probably be disappearing sooner rather than later because I'm really literally like trying to think of things after I debut everybody. I probably will have no need for Main Event anymore. I want to keep that Mega Main Event feel on for the show, but I might just save Main Event again for maybe November, so we can build towards doing Survivor Series weekend, make Mega Main Event and have that happen on that Thursday of the week for the Survivor Series build. But more than likely, I probably won't be getting to Survivor Series this game. We'll probably stop at SummerSlam. It depends on how I go, because right now my writing is stopping at SummerSlam, and then we're picking things up back in 2K18. But guys, if you people and you guys want to comment, I was gonna talk about that in a second. You guys want to comment in the chat? Let me know how you doing, Florence Gucci. Cool. Yes, I did watch the Royal Rumble. My Royal Rumble review and results are live on the channel right now. If you haven't checked out my review, go check it out. I'm going over my WWE Behind the Universe episode 3. I'm gonna go over this stuff real quick. Yeah, I seen that because I was like, it said, "Did you see the Royal Rumble?" Yeah, yeah. But I know what you were saying though. Yeah, yeah. I did watch the Royal Rumble. I enjoyed it. It had some problems like always with WWE shows, but it was a decent show. I enjoyed myself watching it. My review is on the live on the channel where we go over the problems and my thoughts on everything. You got basically when it was a title, you know that I love both Royal Rumble matches. They had its flaws, but you know that's classic with WWE though. You know, can't help that. But I'm going over my Behind the Universe today. We're going to be going over um my Behind the Universe, going over like my roster and stuff, how I set up my universe mode and stuff like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I have three shows: Raw, SmackDown Live, main event. I had NXT, but it was too much, and I couldn't do NXT. I gave you guys a reason why I canceled NXT here, because it had Takeover Floor Orlando, but since NXT doesn't exist in my universe mode, Takeover Orlando is blank, and we're just gonna skip over that. I went over it in a video why I don't have NXT, and basically I'm gonna go over it a little bit in this video now. The reason why I do not have NXT is because they don't have enough NXT stars in the game for me to run a NXT Championship division, a NXT Tag Team Championship division, and run a NXT Women's division. And also with my storylines for Raw, SmackDown Live, Raw has its own successor titles. SmackDown Live got 4 titles too. And the main event is the Cruiserweight division. So I have too much to plan and book. I really don't have time for NXT. Now you guys know that I'm bringing in you guys to create the characters. If you guys can make the creative characters every year and upload them to me on community creation, and I download them, then maybe I may bring back NXT. But right now it's looking like we're not gonna have an NXT no time soon until 2K decides to put more people in the roster and include more NXT guys. And until then, we probably won't have an NXT in universe mode. I love our current format now. You guys can get the themes of the World Heavyweight Championship for Monday Night Raw, and a part timer won the WWE Championship for SmackDown Live. So the show was switcheroo, where we had a current guy as champion on SmackDown Live and a legend for Raw. Now we have the opposite, a legend for SmackDown Live and a current guy from Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying? So you guys get the theme of my main event scene right there. I love to have themes with my show, which we'll go over with the booking. Expect next episode. But no, that I recommend you guys do maybe 3 shows per week if you guys want to do NXT. That's cool with you. It depends on what are you doing. If you don't want to do main event, you don't have to do main event. You know, I have main event for my newer guys and my current guys. You know, to book them and build them up to have a future world title shot and make them look good. That's the pinnacle right there. And the cruiserweights are a main event as well. So I have enough to fill that show, but I'm kind of running out of ideas. So a main event might drop after WrestleMania. I haven't decided yet because it's kind of slowing my content down. You know, because after SmackDown Live, I'm ready to get back in the next Raw battle, but I had to write main event out real quick and then then record that and put that up and then go back to Raw, and that slows the grind a little bit. So we'll see how I do with the main event in the near future. That's the shows I went. Obviously, pay per view WrestleMania 4, the 4th annual WrestleMania in Universe mode, aka WrestleMania 32. We're not going to have WrestleMania 33 because we haven't got there in Universe mode yet. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I started back in 2K14. You guys are going to be starting now in current day WWE. So you guys don't have storylines from all the way from 2K14. That's why I represent this guy has held this title for X amount of days. This guy has been champion, former champion, and stuff like that. I don't reference current day WWE because my universe mode is very very complete from completely different from WWE. Current day WWE product I think is better because current day WWE product right now is decent but not good, not as good as it's supposed to be, but it's decent though. So you know I think I'm better than current day WWE, but you guys can decide that in the comment section, and obviously views decide if I'm better than current day WWE. But you know, I am two. I always love to be 2 WrestleManias behind WWE in real life. Once we hit 32, by the time we hit 32, 34 should be live on WWE Network. I'm playing. The plan is to do WrestleMania do my 4th annual WrestleMania by March. I want to build. I want to take my time with WrestleMania build, and that's why I'm taking these couple of days off to make sure I get everything right for this Raw, because this Raw is gonna be the biggest Raw of the year, because it's coming. It starts the WrestleMania build, and then the Raw before WrestleMania is gonna be huge, and then we have the Raw after Mania. That's gonna be the biggest one of all of them all, because it starts my official new era in universe mode. So there's a lot going on. So I have to make sure all these Raws are great. All these SmackDown Lives needs to be phenomenal, because SmackDown Live has a lot of chaos to deal with itself after Elimination Chamber, and I have to make sure main event lives up to the hype also. So that's why I'm taking these couple days to make sure I get everything right with these shows. So that's my pay-per-view schedule. Now people have been asking me, will I do 2 pay-per-views a month? More than likely, probably not, because that means I have to do Raw pay-per-view. I had to do back-to-back pay-per-views, because I'm not gonna put them early in the month, because that gives me no time to build. They need at least 3 to 4 weeks to build. So I don't want to do back-to-back pay-per-views. I'm sorry, I can't, and that means I can't keep track of the storylines for both brands, because that means SmackDown gonna have its own storylines, Raw gonna have its own storylines. I'm probably never gonna do 2 pay-per-views a month unless until 2K fixes this schedule and stuff like that in game. But I'm probably never gonna do that anyway. I'm only gonna stick to 1 pay-per-view a month, both brand exclusive, and it fits the theme of both shows. So if you guys want to do 2 pay-per-views a month and you got the time, why not, man? You know, you guys can impress me and do 2 pay-per-views a month. I'm not. I usually don't do it, but you guys can impress me, man. And I would love to see you guys Universe Mode. I've seen a couple of people Universe Mode, and I think they're phenomenal. Just gotta work on a couple of things, and you're gonna be good to go. You know, I'm still working on getting me a new mic for Universe Mode, so I don't sound clunkily and stuff like that after while we in show. Hopefully, I can get me some new microphone and new headsets this weekend. When I go to the store, I can give me some new headphones for Universe Mode and make sure they work for the channel. I'm very scared. I don't want to buy nothing that doesn't work. Hopefully, I sound better Sunday as well. I want to go to the store and give me some new headphones for the universe, for YouTube purposes only, because this one headset is not working out, because my other earbud went out in his headphones, the mic and the microphones on the side of the headphone went out in, so it's just a mess. So you guys see I was low. I had to scream and make a lot of noise. I really don't want to do that, because I got people around me when I'm recording. So you know, I don't want no interruptions anymore from now on. It's WrestleMania season, so I can't have interruptions during my universe mode. So that's basically what's going to be happening with that. So calendar out of the way. That's how I do my universe mode, and that's the shows I run for universe mode. Calendar is out of the way. Next we're going to move on to championships. Ooh, okay. Now championships. Um, this one is fairly difficult to go over. Number one, I have a lot of champions in universe mode. I have a lot. I have 2 world titles. I have 2 mid-card titles and a extra mid-card title and a cruiserweight championship and 2 sets of tag team titles. So for me, I don't love the Universal Championship. I don't. To be honest, I really will never use the Universal Championship. A lot of people have been asking me to get the Universal Championship and to put it in universe mode, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I love the World Heavyweight Championship. You guys haven't say, "Oh, why you have never had the Universal Championship?" And you know, I just don't want to use it. I really don't want to use it. Matthew Wetz, Merce TY13, they've never used the Universal Championship, and I'm probably never will use it. I know Brendan Plays uses it, you know, but I really don't watch him anyway. I really don't. I can't sit down and watch Brendan Plays. I really can't. In my eyes, I can't do it. He influenced me to get like him, you know, because to be honest, I think in my opinion, Merge TY13 and Matthew was 97X should be bigger than him, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't think he deserves 85,000 subs when people smaller than him are putting on better content than him. But that's besides the point. If you guys have never seen Immerse TY13 video, I'm telling you guys now, go see it. I'm telling you, please go see it. Oh, somebody's commenting. What's up, Night Rider Games? How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? And everybody in the chat. We're doing my Behind the Universe today. Yay! Episode 3, How I My Universe mode. But anyway, that's what's gonna be going on with that. And then so that's basically I have one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Well, 8, 8. Oh, I forgot about the women in the tag teams. I have 2 sets of tag team titles and 2 sets of women's titles. 9, 10. I think 10, 11, 12. 12 titles. I have 12 titles. Yes, you are my UK champ. Yes, I have 12 world titles I use for Universe mode. That's a lot, that can't sell a pay per view. So some matches gonna be left off for pay per views, and that's the complication of having 12 world titles. I add the European and United Kingdom Championship just because I wanted that extra title for somebody to have because I consider those those special titles when you have that title you're gonna hold it for a while even though that hasn't been a track record because I've had more European champions than I ever had in Universe Mode history. With freaking, I've had 4 European champions in 2K18 alone. 4. Yeah, that's a lot. And we have only had 2 United Kingdom champions, in Samoa Joe and Nightwolf. Goes to show you how Monday Night Raw is. But that's another segment for another day. We had so many botches I never told you guys about. We're gonna go over that in Body Universe too, cause that's gonna be fun to go over. But anyway, I have 12. I have 12 championships. You guys, some people just use one. Some people just use one tag team championship. Some people just use one women's championship. I know Merch TY13 does that. It depends. If you want to, it depends. If you want to run one big women's division, go fine. So be it. Use one women's championship. I use two, two titles. That's my style. I've been doing that since 2K14. Now I've always used two women's championships and 2 tag team championships. That's been my style. But you want to use one if you can't stretch out your women's division. You want it to be one single division on one brand. Why not use one women's title? That's what I recommend for WWE. But they put two titles. So it was a mess back in 2016. But it's good now. But that's what happened with that. I have always used 2 women's championships and 2 tag team titles. That's been always been my style. And that's basically all titles I use. Cruiserweight titles just got introduced in Universe Mode. It's a fairly new title. We only have 1 champion so far, and we still got the European, all that's the 2 titles. That's titles. Now, moving on to tag teams. Now I wanna go into Raw. Don't mind that card because that's not the card. For Monday Night Raw, that will be definitely be changed. That was supposed to be the WrestleMania match, but apparently someone lost their title. So don't mind this card. This card will definitely be changed because this is not a Raw that is going to be fit worthy for a world title after Elimination Chamber. This card is terrible. The only bright side this card has is Kurt Angle and Braun Strowman. Everything else is god awful. Are you kidding me? Nakamura and Kalisto, Akira Tozawa and Roderick Strong and I'm sorry, Rick Swan. No, that's terrible. But I want to go in here for just the tag teams. Tag teams. Now I have a lot of tag teams in Universe Mode. Lot of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tag teams on Monday Night Raw. Another tag team is supposed to be debuting that will make 12 for Raw. The reason why I have so many tag teams in Raw because I don't want to give you guys the same tag team feud over and over and over again. That's why I have multiple tag teams for Raw, so I can change it up a bit for our tag team champions. I've been doing that for years. And I love how WWE added more tag teams this year, because now it helps me to change up my tag teams, which I love. That's so if you're running 2 championships, you need to have at least 8 tag teams for one brand. The reason why you need to have that so you can have one feud for your champions, and then that ends. Then they have a new set of challengers, and then when those challengers go, then they have more challengers to take on. Don't give me this. Don't give yourself the same tag team feud over and over and over and over again. That is terrible, awful. Just saying. And that's my style on the tag team division. I have a part two coming out, going over booking. That'll be part two to this video, and I'll go over my rivalry system in that video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Coach Train. See you guys for episode 4 and how I book my universe mode. See you guys in that video, and see y'all for Raw on Sunday evening. Peace.